Welcome back to the Late Morning Show with Edison Partners. I'm Jennifer Lee, and today my guest is Jared Bauer, CEO of HRS.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
So it's been about a year since we partnered with you, and you're in New Jersey?
Yes, excited to be here in New Jersey. We actually moved from Manhattan to where our roots are. A ton of talent here. We're excited that we've grown the company so much, even in spite of the pandemic, and excited for the future and to continue growing here.
Yeah, I want to clarify something with you first. Last year, before we invested, you turned down an offer with one of the firms because the partner there was a third-line player on your high school hockey team?
Yes, that's 100% true. Cannot have somebody who's once on the third line be the investor of HRS.
Instead, you did a deal with Greg Michelson here at Edison. So, how is Greg good enough?
Ha! I want to hear this.
Okay, we have a security breach here. Where's my producer?
Because underneath that calm exterior, Greg is one competitive dude.
Yeah, and I'll beat you at any sport other than hockey.
Greg, there's no chance.
And I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening with these Zoom crashers.
Hello? Is this thing on?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Barry from Overhaul. I'm supposed to be interviewed today, I think.
Barry? You mean this Barry?
That picture is probably about 10 years old.
Okay. I'm still on with Jared though.
Hey, Jared. How's it going, bro? It's been a while.
Hey,
So what's up? What are you guys talking about?
just discussing how much of a non-athlete Greg is.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Well, look, I fancy myself as a bit of a competitive cyclist, and I'm ready to kind of wipe your face in it anytime you're ready.
Seriously, that's
I've
cool.
lost all control.
Nice background, by the way. You collect whiskey?
Collect? Maybe. I definitely drink it, but I try to collect it.
Okay, good. So how do I kick someone out of this? You know what? Whatever. Fine. Welcome, Barry, CEO of Overhaul, joining us from Austin, Texas.
Sláinte. To your health.
To both of you, who would you say is your mortal enemy?
Every other CEO of every other company in the entire world.
I'm not so picky. I just say competitors. I like to crush them regularly and do so while being capital efficient. My background is special forces. That's what we do. Kind of one of the reasons why we chose Ryan and Edison in general, from the same mold.
Ain't that the truth? Cheers, Barry. Hey, Jared.
Hey, Ryan, good to see you.
Jared and Barry, what's the weirdest thing you've done to make money?
The weirdest thing I've done to make money? Probably jumping on an airplane with a business plan and a credit card about 20 years ago. Telling my wife we were going to the States for about 6 months. It was like an extended holiday, secretly knowing we were going to a bigger marketplace with a pretty cool business idea. And 20 years later on citizenship, here I am.
This is a perfect time for me to jump in. I wanted to build a regulated business in the online gaming industry, but couldn't do it in the United States. So I moved abroad and did that 14 years ago, playing poker along the way to keep the lights on.
And I guess, welcome, Charles, CEO of Gambling.com, joining us from Monte Carlo.
Really? Monte Carlo? That's cool. 45,000 a square foot, I believe. I hope you're a professional.
Yeah, it was my main source of income for a number of years, as Greg, Chris, and Ryan know.
Charles, just to clarify, gambling.com is not a gambling website, correct?
That's exactly right, Chris. It's a comparison shopping website, essentially. So if you want to gamble online, you go to gambling.com and we help you find the actual real money gambling site that you would be best placed to use. And Jennifer, thanks very much for inviting me to your show.
You're welcome, although not sure this is my show anymore.
And I have to say, I was a bit skeptical about getting into bed with American private equity. But after getting to know Chris, Ryan, and Greg at the CEO Summit, it seemed like a fairly logical thing to do.
Charles, not to say I told you so, but I told you it wouldn't take long for us to prove our worth. Hey, Jennifer, while I've got the mic, can I ask these guys a question?
I mean, at this point, why not?
Gentlemen, is there a tech trend you just don't understand or scratching your head saying, what is going on in this world?
Artificial intelligence, because I personally will just settle for regular intelligence.
Supply chain visibility.
Why they change the connectors on all the devices every year.
All right, this is fun. All right, guys, I gotta know, what is the most rebellious thing you have done as a teenager?
I actually never got in trouble, so no problem that we're here.
Allegedly, I liberated some newspapers from a competitor's paper round.
Ooh, I domain squatted on a permutation of Microsoft.com and got a cease and desist letter at UNC in my freshman year.
Me next. Song that always gets stuck in your head.
Well, it would probably be a couple, and really any boy band song from the 90s.
Oh, Tom Petty, I Won't Back Down.
Won't back down, Tom Petty.
And with that, we're out of time. Thank you to all invited and uninvited guests for joining us this morning. I'm Jennifer with The Late Morning Show. See you on the other side.